Welcome, subject. Please make yourself comfortable. We're about to begin a profound and maybe a little unsettling examination. Not of the world around you, no. This is about the world within. This is a clinical study of the self.
So let's start with just one simple question. A question that might just kind of coil itself in the back of your mind. What if the thing you should be most afraid of isn't some threat out there, but something, well, infinitely closer? What if it's looking back at you from the mirror every single morning?
You move through the world with a certain amount of confidence, don't you? You believe, you truly believe that the person you are, your name, your habits, all your beliefs, is this solid, stable thing. A fortress, you could say, that you've built brick by brick to create order, to keep you safe from all the chaos.
But you see, inside that fortress you've built, an appointment has been made. A confrontation is on the schedule, and you can't miss it. Pretty soon, you're going to open the door to a visitor you weren't expecting. Let's call them the honest guest. And they're honest because, well, they can't lie about what they're here to show you.
Of course, your mind immediately prepares for a stranger. You brace yourself to meet an other, someone who is not you, someone whose story has nothing to do with yours. It's just a basic defense mechanism, right? To see any threat as something external.
But as this guest steps into the light, you notice something really strange. They're wearing a mask, sure, but it doesn't seem to be hiding anything. It doesn't conceal a different face underneath. In fact, it's not a mask at all, not in the way you think of one.
Because the mask, well, it's a mirror. It doesn't show you the guest's face. It shows you your face, your own reflection, just staring right back at you, but without any of the edits, without any of the comfortable lies you've been perfecting your entire life. This is what we call the mirror mask effect. It's that critical moment of confrontation when something outside of you reveals the raw, unvarnished truth inside of you. It's that jolt of uncomfortable self-awareness, but just amplified to a terrifying degree. You see, it's not about who they are. It's about who you are, underneath the whole performance.
So, just stay in that moment for a second. The performance is over, all the illusions are gone, you're just staring into this impossible mirror. What do you actually see looking back at you? Is it really the person you thought you knew?
What you're seeing, it's not your personality. No, that was just the costume. What you're seeing is the actor underneath it all. This is the nameless force, this primal, raw, fundamental being that has been living in your body, using your name and wearing your face this entire time. Think about that contrast for a second. Your personality, it's a careful, logical construction, right? It's designed to keep you safe, to fit into society. But this nameless force, it isn't a construction. It's a primal reality. It doesn't want order. It just is, completely beyond reason. It's the face that is, not the face you just show to everyone.
And seeing it, that recognition changes everything. The second you truly see this force, this primal thing that's been living behind your eyes, that's the second you get it. You understand that the stable, singular person you thought you were was the biggest illusion of them all. This is the collapse of identity. It's the sound of the walls of your fortress just crumbling down. It's that instant when your carefully built self-image, the very thing you made to keep yourself safe, shatters into a million pieces, and there's no going back. You've seen what's behind the curtain now.
And this whole unraveling, it follows a tragic, almost predictable path. It's like a little 4-act play happening inside your head. First, there's the confrontation with the guest. Then comes the recognition in the mirror. Third, the awful revelation of the nameless force. And then, finally, the inevitable collapse of everything you thought you were.
And it all leads to one place, one inescapable conclusion. It forces you to finally acknowledge the stranger that exists inside your own mind. And that stranger, it isn't the guest who knocked on your door. The stranger is you, or the thing that's been you all along.
Which leaves us with a final, kind of a lingering thought. Once that mirror has been held up to you, once you've actually made eye contact with that ancient, nameless thing that's wearing your face, is it even possible to look away? Or are you now just forever aware of that stranger staring back?